Tesla. Most of you all continue to ask me the people to explain about Tesla and about the number 3, 6 and 9. I thought I would tell it later on, but recognizedly came to know that many people did not have much knowledgeable about Tesla skill discussing a few topics. Tesla was not now to even the most technological and the biblicable, so we need to discuss about him. There are many people discussing, however, let us also do it.
Tesla and Thomas Alva Edison worked together in the same company and in the same time period. In that close, Thomas Alva Edison is now to everyone than Tesla. What are the considerable of Tesla? Tesla is a close connection to Tesla 369 and this video Adi Setu. Can you subscribe my channel? There were many inventions in 17th, 18th and 19th contestive. We cannot give the credit for in an inventions to a single scientist. For example, we say that Thomas Alva Edison invented the bulb. Wherever he was proceed the patent discussing from two other scientists and researching in his lab on improving that longitude of the filament and made it into the on that it's in use today. Many scientists working on the same department on the same topics and to accidentally invite the same thing. However, the one getting the patent for his inventions recognized as the inventor. Thomas Alva Edison's incorporation to progress thousands of patents. There are many employees in that corporation. There are many scientists behind his invention. Tesla has one of the employee of that company. Nikola Tesla has had to request flow in Thomas Alva Edison DC. In these tuitions, Nikola Tesla devised AC alternate current. AC and many advanced. There are many problems arising between Tesla AC and Thomas Alva Edison DC. This scrape circumstance, Thomas Alva Edison behavior was very rude. To prove Tesla's AC, it's not to fight for domestic use. We went to the extent of killing an elephant with AC. Even story dogs were killed to prove AC. It's not soft for documenting it. Thomas Alva Edison worked diligently for his company. He was money-minded. At the end, it was Tesla AC that win. It's AC that is in domestic use till date. 80% of the produced that we use today are Tesla's investors. Let us look into same of his investments. AC alternating current that we use in our households daily. 3-phase electric power, the one that we use in our households. Tesla was the one who invented the coil that we use in the motors to power our household things. Look, the mixer, grinder and remote control induction motor, neon lamp, turbine, wireless telecastry, magnify transmitter, X-ray also now as the Saturn group was invited by Tesla. Radio and many other were invited by Tesla. He was researching on thought camera, a device that would display on a screen of that we were thinking about. He would not complete it and did before he would complete it. Similarly, he was on wireless energy. We get energy to our household through wires, right? He was working on it too, transmitting energy without wire through a hot tower. Tesla would have been Prestige in Christopher Nolan's movie Prestige, and you would also be able to notice the tower in it. For wireless energy, however, he did before its completions, and it would not to be implemented. You would have cared about Elon Musk, the CEO of the best electronic car company. Nikola Tesla was his inspirations, and he named the company after Tesla. Out of thousands of Thomas Alva Edison's invoice, nearly 5 to 600 of them have been implemented. But only a few inventions of Tesla have been implemented. However, those few inventions of Tesla has occupied 80% of the things we use. Okay, why was Tesla often using 3, 6 and 9? He was very calculative for everything. For example, he would ask for a room number that would be a multiply of 3. Has environment was connected to 3, 6, 9 thought out has life. What has the person for it? I would have maintained in my evaluation video about an extraordinary fact about first life from. Similarly, a cell would divide into 2, and that would become 4, then 8, then 16, and so on. The cells in our body also working in similarly fashions. The frailest egg grows into 2, 4, 8, and so on. If you look back around, is the natural path, and we are going to use here now. Okay, let us see the significance of 3, 6, 9. Are you afraid of the board? Don't be carried off the board. You will feel not. If we double 1, it becomes 2, then 4, and if we table it, we get 8, then 16. So that's all number. It's continue for the double edge. This 1, 2, 4, 8. If we add 1 and 6 for 16, we get 7 and we get 5. If we 3 and 2 again for 64. If we add 6 and 4, we get 10, and it's 1 if we add 1 and 0. If we add 1, 2 and 8 for 128, we get 2. If we add 2, 5 and 6 for 256, we get 4. If we add 5, 1 and 2 for 512, we get 8. If we add 1, 0, 2 and 4 for 1024, we get 7. If we notice this 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, such repeating itself like a chain. You can try it over further by 1 1024, you would still find this search repeating itself. If you notice carefully, you would have noted that 369 did not occur in this search. If we consider the numbers from 1 to 9, these three numbers would not appear this search. We noticed that 369 did not acquire in this search, right? As per our first calculation, if you would have noticed, it starts with 1, then 2 and 4. From 4 to 8, then 7, after which comes 5. From 5 it again back to 1. So this is the distribution pattern of this number.
Exactly the 1 to 1.
We found the number 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5 repeating themselves.
That's a 5. So this is
3, 6. If we double 6, we get 12. If we double 12, we get 24, then 48, then 96, and so on. So again, if we start adding, we get 3, then 6. If we add 1 and 2 for 12, we get 3. Then if we add 2 and 4 for 24, we get 6. If we add 4 and 8 for 48, we get 12, which again added together gives you 3. If we add 9 and 6 for 96, we get 15, which again added together gives you 6. If you watch closely, you would find 3 and 6 repeating themselves. You would have noticed that 9 never avoid in this search. We can say that number 9 is on quite and special one. If you watch closely, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 will give you 9. If we omit number 3 and 6 and added the numbers, we would still get 9. Add the resulting number to a single distinct and we should still get the number 9. The number 9 has one restrictions and controls other numbers. A minute is 60 seconds. An hour is 60 minutes. A day comprises of 24 hours, 30 days. The time taken by Earth or available around the Sun a year is 365 and quarter days. If we consider the hours for that time forms, it is 8766 hours, whose total is 9. Nearly are artificial, all are realistic to 369 numbers. I think now you all should be able to understand the 3 behind 369 and why Tesla was using it often. He believed that the entire galaxy was controlled by these 3 numbers. As I asked you all in the beginning of the video, where you all be able to find the connection between Tesla number and this video.